teacher will judge the presentation. The main thing is that if the marks is below 30 or you are fail, then तिमीहरुको चाहिँ तिमीहरुको असाइनमेन्ट पनि पासमा मात्र चेक हुन्छ भनेको छ है. You will not be obtaining any of the grade, that is merit and distinction. So regular कलेजमा आए जसरी रेगुलरली पढे जसरी चाहिँ तिमीहरुले चाहिँ यसमा अटेन्डेन्स इज मस्ट त्यो अनुसार चाहिँ जानु पर्यो. It was the notification given by the college, and now let's start our own course. कसैलाई के भन्नु छ भने प्लिज लेट मी नो.
सर त्यो प्रेजेन्टेसन रेकर्ड भनेछ त्यो चाहिँ के हो? त्यो
तिमीहरु आफैले चाहिँ ल्यापटपको अगाडि चाहिँ त्यो टपिकमा प्रेजेन्टेसन गर्ने अनि त्यो भिडियो चाहिँ अपलोड गर्ने.
ओके सर.
एक्लैले रेकर्डिङ गर्ने कसैलाई नसुनाउने.
एक्लैले गर्ने.
सो त्यो स्लाइडहरु पनि प्रोभाइड गर्नुपर्छ कि कस्तो?
कुन स्लाइड? तिमीहरुले गराएको स्लाइडहरु?
त्यो प्रेजेन्टेसन बनाएको
पर्छ. Okay, let's start our database management system. In the previous semesters, in first semester, what we read about the database? That was the database design, I think. हैन, नेम के थियो? के थियो? Database design
and development.
Database design and development. By topic has यसमा चाहिँ what we are going to focus is that on that semester you are going to build a database, design a database, and implement that database in application. But by course यहाँ चाहिँ के भनेको छ भने it has focuses on managing that database. जसरी चाहिँ likewise in SQL server is a database हैन. अब त्यसलाई ह्यान्डल गर्नको लागि चाहिँ we use an application called SSMS, SQL Server Management Service or something like that. SSMS use गरेर हामीले database manage गर्छौं हैन. So this part of code just goes on managing the system. Database is a system that uses a standard method of cataloging, retrieving, and running the queries on the data.
सर पुरै अड्के छ.
हजुर
आवाज काटी आइरहेछ.
जस्ट अ मिनेट है, म एकचोटी मेरो माइक चेक गर्छु. जस्ट Hello?
हजुर सर आइरहेको छ आवाज.
आइरहेको छ है. ओके,
हजुर.
Let's continue. Then is a standard method of cataloging and retrieving and running the queries on data. That is when हामी चाहिँ त SQL Server management service नभएको भए then we would have done all the things in CMD format, that is command mode. Management system has allowed us to create database and maintain the relationship and running all the queries and etc. Likewise in MySQL मा तिमीलाई वर्कबेन्च चलायो, MS SQL मा SMS चलाइन्छ. That is the sort of data. It manages incoming data and organizes it. Provide the way for the data to be modified or extracted by the user. It provide for update also and that user wants, and it act as an interface between the database and the user. Yes, what we told is SQL server भनेको एउटा कुरा हो, and the interface to interact with that server is the database management system. It's just what I like to say that it's a software for storing and retrieving the user's data while considering appropriate security measures. Appropriate security measures are दिएर चाहिँ यसलाई स्टोर र रिट्राइभ गर्नलाई युज गरिन्छ. It consists of a group of programs which manipulate the database. है, always यसले चाहिँ a group of software हुन्छ. Even inside the SSMS, you can trace the activity of the database using the profiler. You can create a database, you can retrieve a database, you can run the queries. These all are the separate programs that will manipulate the database. It accepts the request from the data from an application and instruct the operating system to provide the specific data. In large system, our database help us. In large system, database help us to manage the stored data and retrieve them. Then next, after knowing about the data management system, we come into the characteristic of the data. What is the characteristic of DBMS? It provides security and removes redundancy. Okay, always there comes a word redundancy, data integrity, concurrency in database. Then what is it? Redundancy. Redundancy means having multiple copies of same data in the database. Suppose there are two people living in Pohora, right? Then we'll have a table, person A name र person name र address भन्ने दुईटा column छ. Then we'll write the database as name मा A, address is Pohora, and again person B, address is Pohora. That is, Pohora has been repeated for 2 times. In this case, suppose we need to edit a spelling of Pohora, then we need to edit all the records. At that time, the data is redundant. So it is occurred when database is not normalized. In that case, we will be making all the cities in a database and will be accessing it as a secondary key. हामी यसलाई पछि पनि गर्दै जान्छौं. Then self-describing nature of database system. By its characteristic, we can just see that what is the purpose of the system. Just the inventory को database हेर्यो भने तिमीले चाहिँ you can just clarify that inventory को रहेछ, detail मा नभए पनि you can just have a logic. Insulation between program and data abstraction. Okay, data abstraction भन्ने topic हामी चाहिँ एकदम छुट्टै पढ्छौं, and it provides a insulation means gap between them. Support of multiple views of data. Suppose you need to create a multiple identity card of user using the data of employee, and again you need to create a salary sheet using the data of the employee. Then it helps in making the multiple view of data. Sharing of data and multi-user transaction processing. Exactly. From the SQL server also and other also, you can share the data to the different systems within the LAN, MAN or WAN, or through the internet also. And multiple user can access this database at a time. These transactions are also handled by the database management system. It allows entities and relation among them to form a table. What is entities and what is relation? Can any of you say that what is entities? Please. Hello, are you listening?
Database tables, sir. Database tables.
Actually, database table is made from these entities. What I like to say is that suppose you are a student and you do have certain properties, and student is a entity, isn't it? And relation among them to form a table. Suppose student do have a relation with Maxit, right? And Maxit can be also a table, and it follows the ACID concept. It is the very core importance of the database. ACID concept, that is the atomicity, consistency, isolation and durability. Then what does it mean? What does it mean? What does it mean by atomicity? Can any of you say from the past semester's knowledge, please? Okay, we'll be implementing this atomicity in the coming practicals. Right now, I'll be saying it theoretically. Our transaction is a single unit of operation. You either execute it entirely or do not execute it all. Execute gara अथवा नगर. There cannot be a partial execution. कुनै पनि ट्रान्जेक्सन चाहिँ बिचमा गएर हल्ट भएर अर्को ट्रान्जेक्सन गर्न दिएर फेरि त्यो ट्रान्जेक्सन चाहिँ रिज्युम गर्ने भन्ने हुँदैन. Once the transaction is started, it must finished. It is a single unit. So atomicity is a single unit of operation. यो operation चाहिँ बिचमा होल्ड गरेर फेरि रिज्युम गर्ने भन्ने हुँदैन. Consistency. Once the transaction, yes,
ATM मा ट्रान्जेक्सन गरे जस्तै हो.
एक्ज्याक्टली. तिमीले फेरि एटीएम मा तिमीले बिचमा निकाल्यो भने सुरुबाटै प्रोसेस स्टार्ट गर्नुपर्छ नि, हैन? Okay. Consistency. Once the transaction is executed, it should move from one consistent state to another. बिचमा अहिले atomicity लाई चाहिँ फलो अप गर्छ. यसलाई स्टार्ट भइसकेपछि चाहिँ till it reaches to the another state, यसलाई यो ट्रान्जेक्सन चाहिँ रोकिन हुँदैन. That means we are using the यसमा चाहिँ तिमीहरुले भने जस्तो चाहिँ ट्रान्जेक्सन हुन्छ नि. सपोज ट्रान्जेक्सन कमिट एन्ड रोल ब्याक भन्ने के. once the 10 वटा स्टेटमेन्ट छ भने 10 वटा स्टेटमेन्टै एक्जिक्युट भइसकेपछि कमिट हुन्छ अथवा फुल रोलब्याक हुन्छ. That helps us in managing the consistency. Isolation. Transactions should be executed in isolation from one from other transaction. Transactions should be executed in isolation. That is single गरेर चाहिँ executed हुनुपर्छ. During the concurrent transaction, when multiple transactions are there, intermediate transaction result from simultaneously executed transactions should not be made available to each other. सबै ट्रान्जेक्सन्सहरु चाहिँ एकैचोटी प्यारलली रन भएको छ भने each other को resources each other लाई चाहिँ available हुनुहुन्न, because the data may be manipulated. because insert statement गर्दैछ बिचमा र डेटा पठाएको छ बिचमा चाहिँ फेरि अपडेट स्टेटमेन्ट पठाइरहेको छ भने in that time the data may be inconsistent. And another thing is durability. After a successful completion of a transaction, the changes in the database should be persist. That is, after the transaction is completed from one state to another consistent state, the changes must be permanent, even in case of system failure. What is that? Database management system को अगाडिको सिस्टम त फेल हुन सक्छ तर डेटाबेस त फेल हुँदैन, सर्भर त. त्यो केसमा चाहिँ it must be permanent. Okay, regarding the another property, we do have database supports multiple user environment that allows user to access and manipulate the data in parallel. That is, we do have different platform, mobile platform, desktop platform, web platform. Then it supports all the user to access the data and manipulate them as authentication given by them parallelly, and also maintain the acidic property also. The next thing is the advantage of database. Regarding the advantage of database, it reduces the redundancy. That is, we go on to the normalization concept, data security. That is internal security and external security, and data abstraction and independence. How data are abstracted and made independent from other data. Improves the data sharing while sharing the data and manipulating. At that case, it improves the data sharing. Better data integrity. Data integrity means it's a completeness of what? Overall accuracy, completeness and consistency of data. यो सबै भयो भने चाहिँ हामी चाहिँ data is said to be data is integrated भनेर भनिन्छ. Yes.
Sir, हजुरले ड्युरेबिलिटी यु सेड कि त्यो ड्युरेबिलिटीमा चाहिँ त्यो चेन्जेस मस्ट बी पर्मानेन्ट हुन्छ भन्नुभयो नि. अनि फेरि अब नेक्स्ट टाइम ट्रान्जेक्सन गर्दाखेरि त त्यो फेरि चेन्ज हुन सक्छ होला नि त.
I mean to say that कस्तो भने सपोज मैले चाहिँ के गरे भने 10 वटा इन्सर्ट स्टेटमेन्ट चाहिँ एक्जिक्युट गरे हो.
Yes sir.
At that time त्यो स्टेट हुन भन्दा अगाडि I begin the transaction. Then I executed the 10 consecutive statements. हैन?
Yes sir.
अब now सबै 10 वटा स्टेटमेन्ट भएपछि I commit the data.
Yes sir.
अब कमिट गरिसकेपछि त्यो चेन्जेस चाहिँ स्टेबल हुनु पर्यो till you are in next transaction. अर्को ट्रान्जेक्सनमा त फेरि चेन्ज भइहाल्छ नि. कस्तो हुन्छ भने तिम्रो इन केस तिम्रो 5 वटा मात्र डेटा चाहिँ एक्जिक्युटेड भयो, 5 वटा डेटा एक्जिक्युटेड भएन भने त्यो चाहिँ पर्मानेन्टली सेभ नभइकन रोल ब्याक हुन्छ के त्यो डेटा.
Okay sir. Yes sir.
Then another is the increase in user productivity means it's very simple to use in different way. है यो चाहिँ हामीले युज गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ जाने कुराहरु हो. If we had used the file based data management system and we are trying to use now database, हामीले चाहिँ धेरै कुरा कम्प्यारिजन गर्न पर्थ्यो. अब त्यसमा चाहिँ हामीले त्यही खासै गरिएको छैन, त्यही भएर है. And disadvantage of the database management system, obviously cost for investing in database is very high and increase the cost. So normal खालको इन्स्टिट्युसनहरुले चाहिँ database management system राख्न गाह्रो हुन्छ. Increase cost for data hiring a database administrator, specialized trained manpower चाहियो, so it is a overhead. Increase processing overhead in converting data to format used by the different program. Different programले use गरेको डेटाहरुलाई चाहिँ फर्मेटमा युज गरेर चाहिँ मेन्टेन गर्न पर्छ. त्यही भएर it has a overhead. Different टेक्नोलोजीहरु युज गर्न पर्न सक्छ. Takes up more hard disk space compared to a file. Obviously, it's not only a data. The database management system consists of different softwares also, and on different data that will indexes the table of those records. The file size is obviously higher than in file based. What is file based management system? C++ मा चाहिँ .dat फाइल गरेर चाहिँ तिमीले डाटा सेभ गर्यो होला कतिमा, अथवा स्याम्पल डेटाहरु गर्यो होला, अथवा गर्न मिल्छ. अब txt फाइलमा चाहिँ अर्गनाइज गर्न चाहिँ मिल्दैन. त्यही भएर not suitable for simple and very small application. Yes, तिमीलाई एकदम सिम्पल एउटा जस्ट एउटा फोन डायरी मात्र गराउन पर्यो भने I think it's not important to do like in this way. Most of the Windows application also uses .txt record form. जस्तै तिमीले चाहिँ इन्टरनेट प्रोवाइडरको चाहिँ वेबसाइटहरु ब्लक गर्न पर्यो भने चाहिँ तिमी सी भित्र www भित्र etc भन्ने फोल्डर भित्र गएर एउटा फाइलमा गएर रेकर्ड थप्दियो भने चाहिँ यु क्यान जस्ट स्टप दोज वेबसाइट अथवा रिडाइरेक्ट गर्न मिल्छ हैन. और त्यसरी नै चाहिँ युज गरिरहेको हुन्छ. तिनीहरुलाई चाहिँ फेरि तिमीहरुको डेटाबेसमा लगेर काम छैन. Another is the DBMS versus the flat file. अहिले मैले भनेको what is DBMS? DBMS is the one which manages the database systems. In our case, relational database is very much popular. We'll be discussing about the types of database in coming minutes. Then, what are the difference between them? The main difference is for the database management system, it allows multiple user access. Suppose you have a central server र तिमीहरुले LAN मा तिमीले 10 वटा कम्प्युटरमा एउटै सिस्टम चलाउँछौ भन्यो भने चाहिँ it can access to all. But in case of file management system, तिमीहरुको एउटा फाइल हुन्छ र तिमीहरुलाई याद छ कि छैन. Suppose you are working on some word file र कहिले त्यो फाइल डिलिट गर्न सक्यो भने खोज्यो भने चाहिँ already it is used by other application भनेर आउँछ नि हैन. आउँछ कि आउँदैन?
आउँछ.
सपोज तिमीले एउटा फोल्डर ओपन गरेर छोडेको छौ अनि अर्कै विन्डोमा गएर त्यो फोल्डर डिलिट गर्न खोज्यो भने the folder has been opened by other application भनेर आउँछ नि त.
Yes sir.
That is multi userले चाहिँ त्यसलाई सपोर्ट गर्दैन भन्ने कुरा हो. मल्टिपल युजर्स एकैचोटी हुन सक्दैन फाइल सिस्टमको भन्ने कुरा हो. Designed to fulfill the need for small and large business. As both for the small and large business, DBMS can be used, but it is only limited to the small DBMS system. Remove the redundancy and data integrity. Redundancy and integrity issues are very much high since we cannot maintain the referential integrity as we had discussed yesterday. Because त्यसमा चाहिँ हाम्रो रिलेसन प्राइमरी की फरेन की भन्ने कुराहरु चाहिँ इम्प्लिमेन्ट हुँदैन. just only we can do is we can implement them. हामीले join भन्ने कुराहरु केही पनि लगाउन सकिदैन. So it's very hard to program in flat file management system. And another is expensive. DBMS is expensive since it has a lots of facility. But in the long term, honor is भन्नाले के भने यसको development cost चाहिँ कम हुन जान्छ. If you are going to edit your software, if you are going to add features, then it is quite cheaper than you are doing in flat file system. Easy to implement the complicated transactions. Okay, transactions are गर्न सकिन्छ. No support for the complicated transactions. Transaction भन्ने कुरै हुँदैन यसमा. Once the system is held in between the transaction, the file need to be edited manually, or we need to keep the backup in before each and every applications. And again, we have now about the different types of database that has been implemented till now. They are just the most relevant database we are using and will be using is the relational database. Dependent upon their natures, there are actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 types of database. And generally, in case normally चाहिँ market मा चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ 4 type को database हरु चाहिँ एकदम popularly use भएको देख्छौं. That is पहिलाको 4 वटा. That is hierarchical database, network database, relational database. It is the most used database till now also, and object-oriented database. And graph database, ER model database are also used now. Graph database I haven't used till now. Document database and NoSQL database are also there, but till now I also don't have so much knowledge about the implementation of them. So let us start with our.
Sir.
Yes.
Yeah, हाम्रो object oriented database भनेको छ नि. यो हाम्रो ORM को concept भित्र पर्ने.
Yes, यो ORM भित्रै पर्छ. The ORM फेरि ER model मा पनि पर्छ फेरि. है entity model relationship model मा पनि आउँछ. यो र यो चाहिँ similar हुन्छ धेरै. Okay, let's go on to the hierarchical database. It is the model. It is the model in which data are organized into a tree-like structure. They are stored in a parent-child relationship node. Tree structure मा चाहिँ parent र child relation node को तरिकाले चाहिँ represent भइरहेको हुन्छ. यसमा चाहिँ then in this type of database, actual records, besides the actual records, other records are also maintained about the group of parent and child relationship. दिएको parent र child को relationship हुन्छ भनेर पनि अर्को एउटा record चाहिँ राखेको हुन्छ. Since it is organized into a tree-like structure, the data is stored in the form of collection of fields where each field contains only one value. The records are linked to each other via a link into a parent-child relationship. In this type of model, each record has only one parent, and a parent can have multiple children. Just we have the diagram here. Sorry. Then, to retrieve our data, fields data, we need to traverse, that means travel through each tree until the record is found. हरेक ट्रीबाट चाहिँ तिमीले सर्च गर्दै जानुपर्छ. देयर आर डिफरेन्ट एल्गोरिदम इन सर्चिङ दोज डेटाज एन्ड this type of data is implemented in a registry of Windows. Right? That is information management system and Windows registry मा चाहिँ यो इम्प्लिमेन्ट. जस्तै तिमीले रजिस्ट्रीमा गयो भने एउटाको भित्र अर्को अर्कोको भित्र अर्को गएको देख्छौ नि हैन कि गएको छैन अहिलेसम्म. कमान्ड मोडमा गएर REGEDIT भनेर हान त तिमीहरूको चाहिँ एउटा प्यारेन्ट भित्र अर्को भित्र अर्को भित्र अर्को भन्ने भ्यालुहरु चाहिँ गइराखेको हुन्छ.
फुल स्क्रिन गर्नु सर.
हजुर
फुल स्क्रिन गर्नु न.
फुल स्क्रिन
हजुर
ठिक छ.
अब सर
is given. Then these are the about the hierarchical database. The next is the network database, and this type of database, let me say about some advantage and disadvantage of this database, hierarchical database. Actually, this type of database can be accessed and updated rapidly. As mentioned in that figure, its modal structure is like a tree, and relationship between records and are defined in advance. This feature is double-edged sword भन्छ त्यही भएर है. Disadvantage this type of data structure is that each child in the tree may have only one parent. Relation or linkage between the children are not permitted, even if they are sensed from the logical standpoint. That is, यिनीहरुको चाहिँ one way मात्र हुन्छ नि त रिलेसनशिप. माथि one parent have multiple children हुन्छ. त्यही भएर चाहिँ these are source position पनि one type को हुने गर्दछ. Network database. Okay. What is network? It is designed as flexible approach to represent the object and their relationship. It is the advanced form of hierarchical database. Its unique feature is its schema, which is viewed as a graph where relation types are arc and object types are nodes. This is replaced by a graph, and which allows for a more basic connection with the nodes. यसको एकचोटि एक्जाम्पल हेरौं. ओके, यो चाहिँ एउटा धेरैवटा चाइल्डको एउटा प्यारेन्ट्स पनि हुन सक्छ, एउटा प्यारेन्ट्सको धेरैवटा चाइल्ड अथवा एउटा चाइल्डको मल्टिपल प्यारेन्ट पनि हुन सक्छ. And the children are called the member and parents are called the occupier in this case. The difference between each child or member is that it can have more than one parent. It's just like this. Some of the examples are integrated data, IDS, IDMS, integrated data management system, RIMA database manager, Turbo image भन्ने छ, and Univac DMS 1100 भन्नेहरु चाहिँ यो चाहिँ नेटवर्क डेटाबेस सिस्टममा चाहिँ चलेको थियो. And it was first invented by Charles Bachman भन्ने हिस्ट्रीमा छ. The next one is the relational database system. मेरो slide order. Relational database system. What is relational database system? ल तिमीहरुलाई थाहा छ यस बारेमा त मलाई भन्दा. Come on, some of you say me that. Why it is called relational database? ल यसलाई पढेर कसैले अलिकति क्लु देऊ त ल. Hello. Why it is called relational database system मा के हुन्छ ल भन त features of relational database system. The keywords you are hearing in relational database system. Database name भन्ने सुनेको छौ त्यहाँ भित्र अरु के सुन्छौ
टेबल्सहरु हुन्छ सर
tables हुन्छ अरु
टेबललाई फरेन कीले लिंक गराउँछ
relationship हुन्छ constraint that is called constraint अरु
attributes
okay
each row has a unique ID
queries
entities
view store procedure
triggers यी सबहरु नयाँ फिचर्सहरु चाहिँ रिलेशनल डेटाबेसमा आउने गर्दछ Okay, tell me what is table then? यसको बारेमा त हामीले theoretically भन्दा पनि practically धेरै जान्नु पर्ने they are for the examination अलिकति ज्ञानको लागि मात्र हो अघिको डेटाबेसहरु that will not be implemented in coming weeks coming future अब अथवा कसले नि युज गर्दैन यो त हामीले युज गरिराख्नु पर्छ Okay, it stores and provides the access to the data points that are related to one another. The database are combined into the number of data tables that are linked with each other by a relationship. Relational database मा एउटा concept चाहिँ के छ भने though it might be implementable, all the tables in the database must be linked by at least one relationship भन्छ के सबै टेबलमा चाहिँ one to many many to many many to one भने नि एउटा रिलेसन चाहिँ हुनै पर्छ भन्ने कन्सेप्ट चाहिँ रिलेशनल डेटाबेसबाट आउने गर्दछ each row in the table is a record we call it tuple also when we will be studying a relational algebra is a row and always the data are calculated and inserted updated in term of row column matra access गर्न मिल्दैन and every data type or every table must have at least one primary key as far as possible the columns of the table hold the attribute of data and each record usually has a value for each attribute, making it easy to establish the relationship among the data points. That means, हामीले चाहिँ each columns of the data लाई चाहिँ predefined data types हरु define गर्नै पर्छ. पहिलाकोमा चाहिँ कुन string हो कुन के हो भनेर define नगरे पनि हुन्थ्यो. But in this case, the data are divided integers, float, decimal, bit, byte, etc. भनेर हामीले राख्छौं नि त डेटाबेसमा हो. GUID भने थाहा छ
छैन सर
any of you from
छैन सर
GUID means global unique ID global unique ID means that is a unique ID जस्तै चाहिँ तिम्रो auto increment हुन्छ नि जस्तै unique ID को चाहिँ GUID there are different types of database in implementing this look here is the example of relational database अब यो त पुरै हेरे जस्तो पहिला पनि गरे जस्तो कन्फ्युजन पनि नहुने जस्तो लागिरहेछ हैन and all the tables are linked to each other by at least one relationship and this type of table follows the norms of normalizations also atomicity also and other processes next one is the object oriented database it is a collection of database
It is the collection of object-oriented programming and relational database. They are well suited for Java, C++. यसमा चाहिँ these tables are regarded as a object. It is organized around object rather than action and data rather than the logic. Okay, data लाई चाहिँ main focus गरिन्छ. For example, a multimedia record in a relational database can be defined data object as opposed to alphanumeric value. Alphanumeric value भन्दा यसलाई data object भनेर चाहिँ हामीले चाहिँ जस्तै string यता उता भनेर गर्नु भन्दा चाहिँ object type को behavior ले हामीले गरिन्छ. Suppose हामीले चाहिँ entity framework मा काम गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ पनि तिमीहरूले चाहिँ डेटाहरु पुश गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ model डेटाहरु दिन्छौ नि हैन. So model data are normally used in this type of database to implement. What is the example of this? Look, just like the relational database, यसमा चाहिँ object oriented मा चाहिँ यसरी चाहिँ data हामीले model बनाएर चाहिँ implement गर्ने गर्दछौं. And regarding to, I'll be giving you they are just two short paragraph. म तिमीलाई चाहिँ त्यो अब supply गरिदिन्छु and you can look over that. And I'll be providing this slide also, and you also do some comparison between this database के छ अरु पनि छ होला. I have surfacely written it, and you must be making the slide of this है. तिमीले presentation दिने भनेको एउटा यसमा पनि हो. So because it's theoretical, त्यही भएर म धेरै डेप्थ मा पनि गइरहेको छैन र it's not so much important in the real field. From tomorrow we'll be reading about the anomalies. Please go on through the anomalies. What are the types of anomalies? How does it occur? Then it will help us in starting the normalization. Okay. If any questions, please